No lie. Bye, bye. Baby, good morning, y'all. I don't know if anybody gonna be up this morning because it's early. Oh. Oh, y'all in here. Hey, good morning, y'all. Good morning, Soul Child. Good morning, family. Top of the morning. Y'all up? Oh, what y'all doing? Oh, some of y'all probably going to work. You got kids. Some of y'all just morning people. What up, y'all? What up? Hey, Grand Rising. I'm doing great, Elle. How about you? Thank you for asking. That was really sweet of you. You said hello from Philly. Shout out to Philly. You said a working girl. Who's a working girl? Son late to school. Oh, getting my meds, had a reduction. What happened? What kind of medication you on? What kind of medication you getting? And you said if they reduced it, well, that's good that they reduced your meds. That's a good thing. You look really pretty on this early morning. You think so? Thank you. I just got off a flight, so I'm like, perfect. Thank you. I want to do that. I guess this one here, breakfast combo. Yeah, with the two eggs from. Yeah, with cheese. Yeah, American cheese. You know it. You know it. You have American? American, yes. And I'm gonna do it with bacon and white toast. Sound good? Okay. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you. Cheers, y'all. Oh yeah, you know I got to start off the birthday, right? They should have me drinking some time now. You said I want to sip of that mimosa. Take a sip, baby. Good morning, Miss Hawaii. Safe travels. Have an amazing time. Thank you, Candace. From Michigan, getting these kids ready for school. I miss moving freely. You living the life, baby. Yeah, but being a parent is a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? You had a breast reduction. Oh, good for you. Good for you. Oh yeah, you need those meds for surgery, girl. Don't play. You are looking snatched. Keep doing what you're doing. Really? Thank you. Thank you. That's really sweet. You guys are making my mornings. You are my favorite. You're my favorite. I love you. When I see the pink Chanel's, I know you on a flight. Good morning, Raymond. Good morning, Sharita. Hello from New Jersey. Hey, good morning, y'all. Thank you, Sunshine. What's with the energy shift this 28? I feel like the energy's always shifting. You know what I mean? You just got to make sure yours don't. You know what I mean? I ain't worried about other people. Good morning, Mr. White. Where you taking us for your birthday? Oh, y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. Hey, Mona Lisa. I'm in your town right now. I'm in Miami. Yeah, every time I go take an international flight, I'm always stopping in Miami. So if you live in Miami, you lucky because it's like Miami is like a flight, easy flight away from all the nice islands. Like the East Coast period. Like the East Coast, like even when I lived in Charlotte, like that's the only thing about LA is like you gotta fly. You know what I mean? If you don't, a lot of places don't go direct from LAX. So usually have to take a connecting flight, but it's worth it. I don't give a damn. Connecting flight, connecting boat, connecting fucking kite, whatever it is, my ass is gone. Good morning, Marty. Good morning, Chad. You said I love when you're in my city. Yeah. Hey, beautiful. Have a great day. About to start my day. Happy early birthday. Thank you, Erilyn. Have a blessed day. You going to Greece? No, I'm not going to Greece. That's a very specific spot. Oh, that was fast. Cool. Thank you. It looks good. Yeah, thank you. I need some more bacon. Yeah. Yeah. Or you know what? The ham is like a ham steak, like a thin piece of yeah, more bacon. Yeah, I'm greedy. Yeah, I'm good. No. Thank you. I'm gonna do no ketchup and no hot sauce. Yeah, they don't look at the bacon they gave me. Yeah, no, this for them skinny bitches, not me. That's for all y'all 120-pound hoes, not me. I like to eat. That's for them 120-pound hoes. You know what I'm saying? Size zero girl. I ain't knocking you. That's beautiful. All power to you, but not me. I eat. Yeah, that was quick. Thank you. Thank you. My eggs up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, two pieces of bacon. No, just for them skinny girls. No, baby. I'm a thick woman. I like. I'm like, you know what I mean? Come on, two pieces of bacon. What am I, a kid? Fuck, I'm a kid. This right here is what I'm talking about. Now we talking. Now we grown. Now we grown. I ain't no little girl. Mm, mhm. That's good right there. The shape quick and lay up breakfast. There you get on. We can go on a date. Then we eat on a date together. I'll be on a date. Eat your words, challenge. I never heard of you. I gotta check you out. Eat your words, Taro. Yeah, I was surprised they had a place like this here in the airport. I was walking in my gate and I smelled breakfast. I said, breakfast food. And it kind of smelled like, remind me of like a diner in New York. I was like, where's the tea coming from? They got a diner here. You still do Pilates classes. Of course I do. Went to the class yesterday. So. I'm never gonna stop doing Pilates. I love it. It helps my body and my soul. Like when I wake up and I'm like, damn, it's kind of Pilates day today. I'll be like, damn, I'll be sad. Yeah, I ain't missing that. I ain't missing that. Oh, it's too hot. I'm gonna be burning my mouth. But anyway, it's a beautiful day, y'all. I sit next to the nicest white man. I'm in here. I like when I meet nice people because it's rare. People be annoying. They be having demons attached to them. But he was very nice. White men usually are. I love white men. Like, they have like a different something. Like, I people understand it. But I love them. They're very respectful. Like they see a woman, like the gym I go to, some of the white guys, they'll see you and they run to get the door. I love that's something you know when they have their mother talk on to respect women. You see a guy running to get the door for you, and it's not even about oh because they want something else. It's just respect. You know what I mean? It's respect for a woman. Um, some black guys let that door hit you right in the face. But the white men they gonna grab that door. They're not all black guys. But, what's y'all doing today? If you got with breast reduction, the killer. Weird woman eating breakfast, talking to herself with shades on indoors. We just gonna block you. 'Cause I'm too in a good mood to argue. I don't even know who that is. It's a fake page. If you think I'm weird because I'm wearing shades and eating breakfast, I don't know what to say to you. And I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to my soul chat. That's I mean, the people that are in the chat. Right? Are you mentally challenged? So you it's raining here in VA. Oh, it's raining? It looked kind of rainy here in Miami. People wake up to be rude. How miserable. Yeah. And that's what it is. People do that. Like, you can't even get mad because you know it's a demon attached to them. You know what I mean? It's not even the person talking. So you just figure out this. And actually, God really like, God really like healed me. I'm just used to certain shit. And I know it's growth. Because the old man, he had to go. But now, especially like, being on YouTube and everything, it's like the world is crazy. People are crazy. You never know who's going to come up and try to ruin your day because they hate their life. And it's the same life. You have to get up every day. You're not happy. You hate the way you live. You hate what you do for a living. You hate your life. So there's a lot of people living like that. They hate their partner, or they hate that they're single. They hate their kids. Some people live. Sorry, y'all. Thank God I'm not one of them. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a miserable way. And life is too beautiful to be a hater. So many good things out here to hate. Positive vibes only. You feel weird. They literally stop by your live to say that. Mental. And mind you, my comments are blocked. You have to be subscribed for a week to comment. So that person waited a week to say that. And I'm like, they were good. I'm thinking in my head, I hope they were. They will be replying. When I see you, I see joy. Thank you. That's really sweet. She said, raise your fan and came and live there. Shit, I wish I could find everything on your I think I'm about friends. Don't y'all be surprised. And I'm like, yeah, guess what, y'all? Mhm. We got to be subscriber party. Members. Anybody trying to be ashamed to go think there is one. All week to be blocked. Bro, like, exactly. Exactly. Thanks, Simon. What do you mean, TV? You know how to have those things? I left all of them by mistake. Those were things. If I was online with y'all, you must listen to me. And I called the airline, like, um, do you guys have any other flights? And they was like, no. Like, they don't have nothing for like, wow. I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, oh, I got to get the molasses out my ass and get there. And I just had to just rush. But I hate when I rush because every time I rush, I forget something. That's why I don't like rushing. Always forget something. So this time I forgot my stand to record, and I forgot some costumes I wanted to bring, but it's okay. Cheers. Maybe flight. 'Cause I didn't want to miss this flight. I would have been tight. I want to be stuck. You know what I mean? at home for their birthday. I would have picked a different location, but I already paid for the resort, so vacation activated. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I couldn't wait. I was like, it hit me like, I'm ready. Where you going? Y'all see. Y'all will see. Cheers to a blessed trip and an amazing birthday, girl. Thank you, Larissa. Y'all are awesome. I love mimosas in the airport. Really? It's good. He said, you want it mixed with a rum punch? I said, "Mm-mm, I can't do all that." Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Rum punch. Hey, Susan. I think I'm chopping out now, y'all. I didn't even eat the home fries. They look kind of dry. Look at them. I don't like my home fries looking like that. Those look kind of dry. I don't think a black person made those home fries. I don't think a black person made those home fries, but that's okay. Where are you headed? You guys will see. What part of Hawaii are you from, and will you come back to visit soon? I'm gonna come Hawaii. I will come back to visit soon. Like earlier this year, I went to Honolulu. I did, but I prefer Maui. I went to Maui last year. That was my first time, and I loved it. And this year, I wanted to go to Honolulu, and I was like, Honolulu is cool, but it's like it's beautiful. I mean, Hawaii everywhere is beautiful, but if I had to choose my preference, I would choose Maui over Honolulu because Maui is more isolated. Honolulu is like kind of like their, like a city type town. Even though it's Hawaii, it's like a, you know what I mean? It's more people, more tourists. Maui is quiet. It's quiet and it's more expensive. So you don't see a bunch of ghetto activity there. Okay. When you go to Maui, you sitting with bosses. You sitting with people that spending at least 10 grand on a vacation, at least. And that's just the hotel or the resort. So that's just my preference. You look gorgeous. Wow, you're glowing. Really? Thank you. I feel like I look a mess. Thank you. Maui is definitely more secluded. Yeah, yeah. I love Maui, and I love what's that restaurant I went to out there? That shit was bomb. Like I cannot wait to go back to Maui just to go back to eat there. I think it's called Mama's Fish House. If you go to Maui, go to Mama's Fish House. Okay, it's expensive, but the food is banging. And when you go there, you're gonna see money. You're gonna see money there. I'd love to meet you in person. Please let us know if you do a meet and greet. Susan, I'm sorry, Susan. I don't think that's gonna happen. The most thing I'm gonna do is have the retreat, the spiritual retreat. And I can't do no meet and greet because I got too many people that don't love me. Unfortunately. Barb, hey, she said I spent a bundle in Maui. Yeah, Maui gonna get your pockets. Maui gonna get your pockets. That was one of the most expensive vacations I've ever taken. Oh yeah. Everything in Hawaii, you gonna pay. Hawaii is very expensive. Ain't in the resorts, you ain't getting nothing all inclusive. It's worth every penny. You do not look a mess. Either you look great. Oh, thank you, Cerebral. You take very good care of yourself. So stop saying that. Oh, thank you. Would you go to Egypt one day? I don't know. Egypt is fun. I mean, I think I would like to visit one day, maybe when I'm married and I got my kids and stuff like that. We can go. But right now, I don't know about all that heat. I don't like being too. I don't like being too hot. I can take a little bit of cold. You know what I mean? I've always thrown on a sweater, but when it gets you hot. Oh no. I start getting lightheaded. I be feeling like I gotta throw up. I can't take that heat shit. And my mom is the opposite. My mom, she loved that heat shit. She can't stand the cold. That's why when I try to her, I be like, you gotta get your own room. Because she be wanting to turn off the AC. I be like, it be hot as fuck. She talking about I'm cold. I'm like, she had me sweating bullets. But this last trip when I took her to Barbados, I said, you better bring your blanket. And that's what she did. She had her blanket. She was there. Hi from South Africa. Hey, South Africa. I went to school with someone from Egypt. Beautiful people, beautiful town, beautiful place. I just it's hot. Come to South Africa, Cape Town. You know, I got a little hoe out there. I got a little hoe out there in Africa. I don't like him no more though. I don't like him no more. He turned me off. He FaceTime me like, I think I showed you guys him. That's the one I told y'all when I was in Barbados and he texted me and I was like, I've been talking to this dude in a minute. He FaceTime me talking, I just want to show you, like, I got my place. Like, guys are always doing that with me. It's weird. Like, when they meet me, I force them to level up. Like, I don't know why. They just want to level up when they meet me. And they can level up. And they will let me know of that level up. And I'll be like, okay, that's good, but I don't want you to level up for me. I want you to level up for yourself. You know what I mean? Don't level up for no woman or no man. Hey, it's the only way we know how to rock. I don't know about y'all, but I know about us. Do you remember, girl? I was looking forward to the retreat. This divorce crap is dragging on. I was ready to book. Yeah, we doing a retreat. I'm not doing no meet and greet. There's gonna be some hater that's gonna show up and then I'm gonna have to shoot somebody. I don't feel like going to court and having to go to, face jail time and all of that for, shooting nobody. I don't want to do that. Because these haters are mad. They mad that I got y'all. They mad that I have a YouTube. They mad that I'm making money. They mad that I have a gift from God. Like, how you mad at somebody having a gift from God? Like, that means you mad at God. And if you mad at God, you just got some issues. You just need to heal and work on yourself. Because if somebody literally has a gift from God, why are you mad? That's like God giving somebody the gift to write, and you jealous that this person is just a phenomenal writer. Like, that's just from God, though. That's what God wanted to bless them with. Maybe if you wasn't a hater, you would be talented too, but you're not. Yeah. So, yes, I'm good. Yeah, no, you're good. I'm good. I'm finished. Yeah, finished. Yes, thank you. It started when we were younger. You were mine. My boo, my boo. You normally not a morning person. No, I'm not a morning person, but I'm a morning person when it comes to money. For some money, oh, I'm getting up. I'll be there 5 in the morning. What? Money and trips, travel. Yeah, I'm a morning person. If you tell me, yeah, you gonna get some money, you gotta be there at 5, I'm there at 4. Oh yeah. With my money, oh yeah. I don't care about I'm a morning person, evening person, afternoon, late night. I've been hearing people say a gift from God a lot, and that's literally the definition of my name. It's beautiful. That's beautiful. And that says a lot about who you are. Names have meanings. Oh yeah, names have meanings. You look up somebody's name, you look at the meaning, you be like, you know what's crazy? You know what my name means? The gift of sight, the seer. I'm like, and when I started getting into spirituality, I found that out and I was like, that's crazy that's my name and this is what I do. Like, names literally have meaning. And I think it also means like I think it means something from God too. What does it mean? I'm about to look it up right now. I know it means the seer. Jessica means a gift of sight, which is insane because of what I do. Hold on. It means something else too. God something. God holds. It also means wealthy. I received that in the name of Jesus. So the name Jessica of Hebrew origin means God beholds, which means God, God is holding me. God is with me. I know. I know God is with me. Because the devil tried to take me out when I was in my mom's stomach. The devil ain't want me here. The devil did not want me to connect with y'all and help y'all to see the phonies. Yeah, it means God beholds wealthy and foresight. And y'all already know what I do for a living. That's crazy. It means wealthy too. I mean, I'll definitely take that. Thank you, the Gemini. What do you do to earn money in Hawaii? You all up in my shit. I don't live in Hawaii. I don't live in Hawaii. What do I do to earn money? I work. I'm a YouTuber. What you mean? What do I do? What you think? I got some secret occupation? You underground. What you think? God is with us all. Yeah, but it's some people, Samantha. I don't know. It's some people. It's some people. God may be around, but God ain't gonna. God ain't gonna bless them if they don't. If they got a wicked heart. If they doing evil things. If they got evil intentions. God could be around, but God will sit right there and let shit crumble. Let shit crumble for you if you ain't. If you on low vibration. So God could be there, but He ain't with everybody. Like He ain't gonna help everybody unless you help yourself. You are a good person. You get what I'm saying? We're chosen. Damn, this person asked me again, what do you do in Hawaii? You really want to, who is this? I've never even seen you before. MRT2J. You asked me twice, and I don't earn money. Why are you so, why? Why do you want to know how I'm making money so much? Why are you counting my coins? What do you do for a living? How about you tell us what you do for a living? How do you make money? We're chosen. Kirsten means follower of Christ. I love that. Look at them nails. Love them. Thank you. Yeah, I went square. I was just randomly like, you know what? I think I want to do square. I think I want to switch it up for my birthday. You know what I mean? Thank you, magical indigo. God helps those who help themselves. That's it. That's it, the tatted empress. That's it. I use Jessica as my not you having a fake name. I'm interested. That's why I'm an engineer in logistics. That's what I do. Okay, that's great. But why are you interested in how I make money? What does that have to do with you? I'm just wondering, what does that have to do with you? You gonna give me some money? Yes, they want to come back after being mean. Yeah, no, no. You don't share what you do for a living. Who is this person that keep asking me this? I am a YouTuber. I'm on here. This is how I get paid. You being here right now, whoever you are, you paying me. That's how I get paid. I don't have no secret occupation and nothing I'm doing on under the table. I'm doing everything legit, sweetie. This is what I do for a living. I heal. What's with the attitude? You know what? Let me show you what the attitude do. Block. Don't ever come back on here. And you can't. Because I don't know who you thought you were. And that's a man. I think. I don't know what that is. Okay. And you want to come in here and count my coins. I've never seen your name before. You're probably a fake page. I highly doubt you're an engineer because engineers are intelligent. You coming in here talking like you on some hood ghetto shit. Why are you counting my coins? Why do you care? Come on, you're making me get bounce in the airport. Like, this that thirsty? You that thirsty? Why do you care? Man, woman, whatever the hell that was. I don't even know no more nowadays. I got acting for their birth certificate. Are you at an airport? LOL. Yeah, LOL. Why is that funny? Are you at an airport? You know what? You a member, so I'm not going to talk. I'm going to assume you weren't being smart. So I'm sorry, Ari. I'm sorry. I'm seeing you're a member. Just give me a wrench while you know vacation. Right. Give me a wrench. What you mean? Yeah, I think that was a man, woman. I don't know what that was. Oh, I'm not pissed off. I'm fine. I just check people when they need to be checked. You're not gonna come in here talking nothing. You're not gonna come on this channel and disrespect me. You do that on your own time. Okay. You can talk about me in blogs, okay, forums, make up articles about me, do all that on your own time. But this here, I run this. So you ain't coming up in here disrespecting nothing. Oh, a mod? Yeah, I'll make you a mod, Barb. Okay, I did it. Jealous people behavior tribe. Yeah, it's like you're an engineer. Like, what engineer sits here and asks somebody, keep asking, and they kept putting it in the chat like they really wanted me to see it. I love the hood you. You don't play classy, but what's yeah, and I don't like getting like that. But it's like I'm not a punching bag. I'm gonna stand up for myself. You are my favorite Scorpio. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Tiffany. Yeah, and it's like I don't even want to check nobody. Like I want to be nice, but it's like you keep like he kept like, and it's like what are you trying to get at? Are you triggered? You're from New York City, right? Of course. Hi, dolls. Enjoy your birthday. Thank you, Selwana. I love you too. This my first time catching your live because of the time difference. Oh yeah, because it's 8:42 right now in Miami. He was nosy. Yeah, you're a man. Like you acting like a woman. I don't know what that was. Just counting coins. Nice to me. What made you leave? I feel you said what made me leave New York. I'm born and raised in New York over 30 years. I was tired of New York. Born and raised New York. You know what I mean? That's all I knew for 30 years. It's time to go. You know what I mean? Like I've been knew I didn't want to stay in New York. I just never had money. You know what I mean? I didn't have the money to leave New York, but I've been knew I wasn't gonna stay in New York. I love New York, but it's like, like sometimes people get comfortable and it's like I could have stayed comfortable. You know what's funny? Before I moved, before I packed up everything and left New York, I got approved for an apartment and I went to see the apartment and everything and I liked it. And I think that was God. I wasn't even super, super spiritual then. I think I had just started doing tarot. And God was like, nope, don't take this apartment. That's why when God speaks, you have to listen. Like people don't realize, like God, if you tapped in and you connected, the downloads you get from God are transfer. Like you don't understand the downloads that God will give you. That could literally transform your life, transform your health, like. But you got to be tapped in because God ain't gonna talk to you if you're a bad person. You're not gonna get any messages from God. God ain't gonna tell you nothing. But when God speak, baby, you gotta listen. And God said to me, "No, you're not taking this place." God was like, "You're gonna pack up all your stuff and you're gonna move to North Carolina." And I was like, "What?" Because I kid you not, that was not my goal. That was not my goal. Yeah, your spirit has to be pure. Exactly. Yeah. How did you end up leaving? Like I said, I had got approved for that apartment, and I had went to go see it. And when I went to see it, I was like, God was like, "No." I could have ignored my intuition. I could have moved. You know what I mean? But I didn't do that. And I was like, okay. And I never forget. I called my mom and I was like, Mom, I was like, I'm moving. She's like, what? She was so happy. And I literally left in 4 days. I packed up everything, rented a suburban, and Kaylee, my cat, packed up all my shit, loaded the truck up, loaded the suburban up, and drove from New York to Charlotte. And that was one of the best drives ever. And I was so happy. I had my weed. I had Kaylee in the front seat with me. We was chilling. Because Kaylee, my cat, she used to love to take road like drive with me. I used to take her on the road all the time. So We had a good, we had, I mean, me and y'all know me and my cat Kaylee, we used to always talk. We used to have some good conversations in the car, child. I'd be like, Kaylee, yeah. And then he did, and she'd be like, man, y'all remember my cat, how she used to talk? Oh, yeah, we used to have some good conversations. And that's what happened. And everything else is history. So that's why I left. That's why I left New York. I knew I wanted to leave. I didn't know I was going to just, yeah, I didn't know it was going to be that soon. But what happened to your cat? She passed away. She had a lot of health issues. She had diabetes, and then she started getting kidney stuff, and then she had IBD, inflammable bowel. She was a fighter though. She fought to the end. She fought to the end. I'm from New York, grew up on Jackson Ave and Pelham Parkway. Oh, what you know about that? Jackson Ave. Hey, Rita. Jackson Ave. That's where I went to school. I used to get off the train at I think the stop before Jack. Is it? No, I don't know if it's the stop before Jackson. It was Prospect on the two train when I would go to high school. But Jackson Avenue was like a couple stops over. That's where my school was on Reverend James Polite Avenue. I ran straight to Florida from Queens. Yeah, yeah. But see, the thing about it is, it's hard when you live in New York, especially when you're born and raised there. It's hard to live somewhere else because no other place compares to New York. Like I travel all the time, especially in the United States. Ain't no place on New York. The closest is LA, California. That's it. There's no other place touching New York City ever. So it's very difficult. Like me, I could never live in Florida. But I know a lot of people go to Florida because it's cheap. People go to, they leave New York and they go down south because it's cheap. But I don't care about cheap. I want to be happy. Florida done turned too ghetto. Everybody going to Florida because it's cheap. Everybody running to Florida. I don't like that. Beautiful place, but that's the same thing with Georgia. Everybody want to go to Georgia because it's cheap. Everybody want to go to North Carolina. I'm not gonna go live nowhere because of the cost of living because it's cheap. I want to be happy there. You know what I mean? But if it worked for you, it worked for you. You ran here for a tennis scholarship. That's different. If you got a scholarship, that's different. You know what I mean? You getting the coins. For the coins, I'm going anywhere. If you tell me go to the damn African jungle, I'm gonna be like, ooh, ooh. If you tell me I got a scholarship, I don't give a damn. That's different. I'm going anywhere. You say I'm going living in the rainforest, I'm going with the monkeys. Ooh, ooh. You went to PS5 Elementary. Oh, okay. All right. South too hot and remote for me. Yeah, I can't. And I try. I really tried to like Charlotte, but no, like my cousin, he loved it. But my cousin, he broke and he liked cheaper living. Like my cousin, when he was in New York, he ain't have shit. He was too broke. He ain't have his own place. He ain't have a car. They only kept a job. But then when he went to Charlotte, he was a king. He got a house. He got cars. He got all of that because it's cheaper. So that's why he's staying there. My aunt too. That's why she went. That's why she moved. And I get it. It's expensive, but I just can't live somewhere just because it's cheap. You know what I mean? Because then you got to think about the people that you're going to attract. That means a lot of people going to be coming to that spot because of you know what I mean? And what type of people going to be coming if it's a cheap place? We survived in the toughest neighborhoods. Yeah. Ain't nobody fuck with me. And it's funny because I always felt like I know he's not looking at me with that cheap ass suit he got on, looking like Pinky from fucking Friday After Next. Keep walking Pinky. Um, God always put somebody in my life that protected me. Like I had Toya when I was at Bronx Regional. I had God just always hooked me up with a friend that fought. Like I've never been in a fight in my life. When I say that, people be like, "What?" Guys love that. When I tell guys that, they love that. They be like, "What? I never met a girl like that." Because a lot of girls be ratchet. I'm not saying you ratchet if you fight. Sometimes things happen. You got to defend yourself, but it just don't look very ladylike. I don't care. It doesn't look ladylike. When I tell guys that they love that, they be so amazed. But I never been in a fight. I never had a fight. Then why did you leave again? I just didn't want to be in New York no more. I just didn't want to live there no more. I had been there for 30 plus years. I wanted to see something different. And I went to Charlotte and I was there for like 2 years. And I knew I wasn't gonna stay in Charlotte because I used to go and visit Charlotte all the time. But I loved it when I would go visit. And then when I was living there, it's different when you live somewhere than when you go visit. You can go visit, hey, you little doggy. When you visit somewhere, it's different. But when you live there, it's like, mm-mm. First of all, the women there, mm-mm. No, they like to fight out there. They like to fight out there. That's the South. Oh, Pinky is back. I told y'all I saw him with that suit. He walked by and I saw him staring. Now he brought his ass back. He did not say nothing to me. Pinky got to go. I wish I could show y'all how this man look. He not ugly, but that's just not. He too country looking with that country ass suit. You doing too much. God forgive me. Don't do it because you're gonna get your feelings hurt. Don't do it, Pinky. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Blow your head smooth off. We can see with the glasses. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so oh he's cute. He's cute. See now y'all got me men watching now. Come on. Y'all got me man watching now. Seeing the cuties coming out now. Miami be having some fine things out here. But they be a lot of them be drug dealers and scammers out here in Miami. I don't like that. I don't want no guy that's doing nothing illegal. Cause it's like, come on, like that's stressful. I don't know, ever know when you gonna go to jail. I don't got time for that. You're so pretty. What are your ethnicities? That's really nice of you, Susan. I'm about a quarter black, half a century Negro. Yeah, love spending time with you on here. I love spending time with y'all too. I know it's been a minute since we ate and talked. I had to like limit that because people was trying to clock where I was at, trying to come to certain restaurants to try to find me. I got ops watching me. Crazy. They mad. I have an ex that does witchcraft on me. Like he is literally like look in my eyes when I tell you this. This man is crazy. Okay. He literally goes and pays weekly. He probably got an auto pay for a witch to try to do witchcraft on my life. And this is a man who's very established. He's a millionaire. He's in the NBA. Beautiful. He's got his girlfriend, his family, his kids. You got all that money, all that fame. Why do you want to do witchcraft on me? I don't understand. Like, go live your life. Oh, that's really sweet, Destiny. Yeah, but not no witchcraft. No, no. I'm not flattered by that. That's not. That's psychotic. Like, he needs to be locked up in a psych ward. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Probably watching right now, and I'm hip to you. I know what you've been doing. I know what you've been doing, and that's why it's been being returned to sender. That's why you're injured all the time. That's why you're miserable. That's why your hair falling out. Okay. That's why you with a woman that hates you. Okay. That's why you got all that money and you miserable. Okay. And you trying to bother me. Why? If I'm in the NBA, I'm making millions. I'm on magazine covers and all of that. Well, I'm gonna do witchcraft for? Want somebody? An ex from 15 years ago? You're that hurt? Oh, you just can't accept that I didn't want you. And it bothers him. It bothers him so much that I was the girl that rejected him because you're a bad person. And I saw that immediately. I don't care about your money, what draft number you were, how many feet you can, how many balls you can throw through a hoop. I want to know about your heart. I don't care about any of that. and I saw your heart, and I saw you were evil from the jump, and you don't like that. So now you want to do witchcraft? You sound like a bitch. Shit to you, because your witchcraft ain't working. You need to do some witchcraft on your life. Maybe you can find some happiness. It ain't scary because I serve a mighty God. Hallelujah. Don't make me start praising the Lord right here in this airport. I serve a mighty God. when people, when people, listen, when people do that type of stuff to you, all they do is curse themselves. What the fuck just hit the floor? Hold on, y'all. When people do that type of shit to you, all they do is curse themselves. Yeah, you can't reason with crazy. Exactly. Sick. And he ain't the only one. Let him keep doing it. Keep on stirring your cauldron because you can't touch me. You can't touch me, ho. He probably watching now. He's sick. But anyway, what was I talking about before the psychopath? I have my card whenever you're ready. I'll pay. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, baby. What was I talking about before I started talking about that psycho? I don't want to talk about him spitting his face if he was in front of me. Yeah, he's sick. You got all that money, millions of dollars, deal with Nike, and you so mad that you want to do witchcraft for what? And he probably do witchcraft on other players in the NBA that he don't like. That's why nobody don't like him. Thank you. That's why nobody don't like you. Nobody don't stay on the same team with you because you got a dark energy. Stop blaming the world because your mother passed away. I'm sorry that happened to you, and that's a very horrible thing. But stop blaming the world for your mother being dead and taking it out on everybody. My father's passed. A lot of people got parents that passed. You got some people they don't have no parents, and they not out here doing witchcraft. Okay, how did you find out? Because I know everything. I know everything. People don't realize I know everything. I know everything. The people that watch me from fake accounts, I know you're watching. God shows me people's faces in dreams. Like there's this one NBA player, he's married, and the guy watches me all the time. You're married. Like I don't even understand why are you watching me? He watched me all the time. Like you think a fake account is gonna stop me? You can't hide anything from me. Nothing. Married, married, and he just won a championship because he don't want to be with her. Anyway, I'm spilling too much tea. I'm spilling too much tea. Anyway, what was I talking about before I started talking about these crazies? We was talking about the meet and greet. Yeah, that's why I don't do meet and greets. That's why I don't do meet and greets. Why did you leave Charlotte? I left Charlotte. I told you. Thank you, baby. You too. Thank you. Thank you. He's very nice. I left Charlotte because it was too fucking country. It's too ghetto. It's too small. Too slow. It's just not for me. The women are crazy. Mm-mm. I don't like none of the men. I wasn't attracted to no men out there. Did I fuck anybody from there? I don't think I fucked anybody from out there. Let me just make sure I don't want to lie on my vagina. Who did I fuck in Charlotte? Okay, I fucked Bryson. Bryson was the Gemini, but Bryson's not from there. He's from South Carolina. No, Bryson's not even from there. He played ball. Carolina. Bryson is from Boston. That's Little Dick. Little Dick, he from Boston, so he wasn't from there. And then Darren, I fucking Darren. Darren, that's the Pisces, but Darren is not from Charlotte either. Darren is from Tennessee. And I think those are the only, oh no, wait, I'm lying. I forgot for a minute. That's why I said I had to think because I didn't want to lie on my vagina. I'm lying. Who was it? Ashton. I did fuck Ashton. Ashton is different. He don't act like he's from there. I did fuck Ashton. I forgot about him. He the one that lied about his age. He told me he was Guys always doing that to me because they want to date me, and a lot of girls don't be liking younger guys. I'm like, you could just be honest and tell me your real age, but they'll lie and be like, oh yeah, I'm this age, and it's like, just be honest. Why you gotta lie? Like the one in St. Lucia, like if you 25, just say you 25. Why you gotta lie? I don't give a damn. I don't care about that. But yeah, Ashton, and then I also fucked who else? Somebody else. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I did have sex with two guys from out there. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot. I liked Ashton though. Ashton was cool. He just I had to cut him off. He started becoming a little bit too obsessed. He told me he loved me. I was like, oh, I was like, very sweet guy, but huge, fat and long. I was like, cause he a little skinny, tall guy. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like sometimes I wasn't expecting it to look like that. And then when he pulled it out, I said, thick like this. I was like, whoa. The other one, mm-mm. The other one, what's his name? Braylon. Braylon, that's the football player. Put my shades on for that. I'm talking too much. Yeah, but yeah, but that's it. So that's four guys. Fuck four guys. Is that bad? Want to know your name. How did you know where to go next? I always wanted to live in California. So I was like, listen, what time I got to board, y'all? Hold on. I'm talking to y'all. I'm forgetting. Okay, I got some little bit of time. I want to pee pee before I go. What was I saying? Yeah, I had always wanted to live in California. I had always wanted to live in California. And then, stayed in Charlotte. And I was like, God just told me one day, like, it's time. Like, that's how God speaks. God was like, it's time. And that's when you know, oh, thank you for that super chat. Thank you, Spur D out. Says you cooking on this live Thanksgiving again. That shit was fire. You twerking and baking at the same time. Oh, you talking about last year, Thanksgiving when I was on live? Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do that this year. I gotta see. Cali suit your vibe. Thank you, Lauren. Yeah, I don't know. I just was when God, let me tell you something. When God tells you to do something, you know, because shit moves so smooth. Shit moves so smooth because it's God. You know what I mean? Like, come on. He's in charge of everything. You know what I mean? So it's like everything just like the apartment, boom, I got it quick. Cause I was like, all right, I had applied for an apartment. And I was like, all right, if I get it, and that's how I am. I'm just like, if it is, it is. If it ain't, it ain't. You know what I mean? And I got the apartment and I was like, and I never forget, like I was just staring at that email, like, and I got that apartment like easy. Like I got that apartment easy. Like I was very surprised. Like I don't even think I sent her no oh, I think I did. Did I even send her bank statements? I don't even think I sent them bank statements. I think they just checked my credit and that was it. Yeah. I got that apartment real easy. And that's like the same thing with my car. My new car, like I'm still in shock for how that happened. But that's the thing. That's the thing again. I remember when God told me like I'm gonna give you a new car, and I was like, what? Because I wasn't thinking about a new car. I'm still on my love song. Like this is a baby girl. And God was like, no, I'm gonna bless you with a new car. And I was like, God, what you talking about? And then one day God was like, yeah, go to Mercedes. And I went, and I literally walked out with a brand new Mercedes 2025. I walked out. I didn't have put no money down, nothing. Like I literally walked out. Like like that shit because I still can't believe that. That's how I knew that was God. That's how I know that was God. Like I didn't show them no like because I remember when I got my first car, when I got stormed, they put me through it. They put me through it. They did credit check. They wanted to see bank statements. They made me put down. I think I had to put down like 7 grand. I had to put down 7 grand. It was just a lot they put me through. It was a lot they put me through to get that first car. But I'm not saying like you ain't gonna have ups and downs when God is, but sometimes it's like, I don't know, but I got it because I was determined to get that car. And yeah, but with this one, I have to do none of that. I have to do none of that. It was just, oh, here's your key. I'm like, what? And I put down some money, but like for some reason, like that night when I was trying to like because it was late when I was closing out my car. For some reason, like when they was trying to charge my card, it wasn't working. So they was like, "Oh, don't worry about it. Just come back." I'm like, they don't know me. I could be fronting, you know what I mean? But it was God. I need your God in my life. Yeah, you got your God. It's all about God. Yeah. They trusted me. They were like, don't worry about it. Just come back. Give the money whenever you can. Come put your deposit. I'm like, and I'm black too. I was surprised. I'm not gonna lie. But that's God, man. So when he speak, you gotta listen. But you ain't gonna know it's from God if you ain't tapped in. Yeah, that's how God will do it. Love is pure. That's how God will do it. She said that happened to me with my new car. I've had it for a year now. 2024 Lexus. Yeah, that's God for you. People don't understand. Like sometimes, like when people find favor with you, like people favor could be better than money sometimes. You know what I mean? Like because when somebody has favor for you, like somebody could just give you a car. Somebody could just give you money. Somebody could just give you a house. Somebody could just give you a job because they have favor. Like God will put something in somebody's heart to bless you. God blesses you through people. You know that? Like y'all bless me. That's God. Yeah. Like me, when I bless people, when I tip people big amounts, like when the girls that braided my hair, they couldn't believe the tip I gave them. Like they were like, and I'm like, of course. I like them. They were fast, they were sweet, they were you know what I mean? They were very professional. They couldn't believe the tip I gave them. I'm a big tipper. If you deliver a great service to me, I'm going to reward you. I've always been a generous person. Like even when I didn't have money like that, I was still generous. That's why I'm so blessed. You have to give to receive. If you think you're just gonna just never give and help nobody, you're never gonna receive. You won't have a blessed life because that's not God. God is a giver. You know what I mean? Like you have to be like God. That's what you have to be. That's the goal. That's the role model. So yeah, but I'm a tip for sure. Like, and I know some people don't even tip, and that's on them. I have a Lexus wouldn't trade it for any. Yeah, that's a blessing. Like every time when I be driving, like, and I see people at the bus stop, like I be wanting to like give people a ride, but I know I can't do that. You know what I mean? You can't just go and give some random person at the bus stop a ride. But I be feeling bad because I remember when I was taking the bus, and I remember when I had to sit out in the heat. You know what I mean? And wait for a bus, and you know what I mean? Like wait for a train and all of that. So you got to thank God because that could be you. Every time I see somebody homeless, I'm like, I don't, I don't look down on them. I'm like, that could be me. That could have been me. You know what I mean? One decision could completely change your life. I always give people like homeless people money. You know what I mean? That could be you ain't that could easily be you. Don't you ever try to talk down on somebody or look down on somebody. You never know what could happen to you. I don't care how much money you got. And God could take everything away from you if your heart is not, you know what I mean? If you got a wicked heart. Hey, crafty. Yeah, exactly, Tammy. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta have a good heart. Well, you said, thank you, Jesus. And won't he do it? Every time. Won't he do it? Yeah, God even revealed something to me about this ex friend of mine. She was gonna set me up. And it was years ago. Like I don't talk to her. I would never talk to her again. She's a psycho, but She's got people like following me on here. She even has like a friend that's like a member. She even paid somebody to get a personal reading with me. Like she's a karmic. She's like obsessed with me. She's not gay. Well, she is bisexual, but I don't think it's like that. I think it's just like she just, with karmics, they just want to like they just latch themselves to you. And they just want to cause you, men and women, they just want to cause you like it's a demon in them. You know what I mean? It's a demon in them. So it's not even the person you're dealing with, it's the entity. So like with her, I was, when you meditate, God tells you stuff. That's why meditation is crucial. You need to meditate every day. Like God can give you an idea that'll like change your life if you meditate. And I was meditating and God was like, yeah, I saved God to talk to you like he one of the homies. God was like, yeah, I saved your life that day years ago. I'm like, because I knew something weird was going on, but I didn't know. And then the next day, she like shifted on me. And like that was the last day I saw her. But that night before, she was gonna set me up with she was gonna set me. I don't know exactly what she was gonna do, specifically, but I know there was a guy involved. And I know when the guy came out of nowhere, the cops showed up. We don't know where the cops came from. And I was getting paranoid, like, oh shit, like I got weed on me and everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know. That was God. Like God will even have people that are angels. God will send angels down dressed as people to, disguise as humans to help you. Ever hear stories like people just be walking at something they maybe they're about to lose their life and a cop comes out of nowhere or a good Samaritan intervenes or those are angels. Those are angels. Like that show with the date guy that he was killing people on that dating show. The last lady, the one that survived that he tried to go after with him or whatever, he was gonna get her that night. Somebody came out of the building at that right time, you know what I mean? And it was a distraction and she was able to get away. That was an angel, like right place, right time. Like when you're a good person, you have a different type of protection around you. Certain things are not going to touch you. And that night, I don't know if she was gonna have him rob me, beat me. I don't know what she was gonna do. Rape me. I'm sorry to say that. SA me. I'm sorry. I don't know, but it was something dark. And the cops showed up like randomly. Like it was just cop cars. And the guy ran because the devil will flee. And God had me like think about that. You know what I mean? And he was like, I saved your life that night. And the next day, that was the last time I saw her. I had got up in the morning because we were staying in a hotel and she was acting real funny because it didn't work. And she saw it didn't work. And she saw, like, damn, this girl is covered. That's the devil. He gets mad when he can't get you. And her energy just shifted and she just left me. She just left me. Like, she was like, I have to go. I'm going back to New York. And I'm like, what? Like, you're just leaving me? Like, I thought we were best friends. Is the devil. He couldn't take it. The devil can't stand like, and for a while, I kept blaming myself because that's what earth angels do. We have compassion. I was like, did I do something wrong? Was I a bad friend? You know what I mean? Like, why did she just, and God's like, I removed her. And now she's a drug addict with a bunch of different kids by different men, prostitute, registered sex offender, a felon. Hmm. I mean, that's not karma. Karma is real. And karma will get you. It may take a day, it may take a week, it may take months, it may take years. You gonna reap what you sow. And that's in every aspect, good and bad. You gonna reap what you sow. When you do wrong, you're gonna get that back. And when you get it back, it's gonna be worse than what you did. Like for instance, let's say you was sleeping with somebody that was married. People don't like that when I say that, but You want me to lie? That will accumulate bad karma. I'm sorry, it does. You're gonna get that back. And the way you might get that back is you may meet the perfect man, the perfect wife, the perfect woman, the perfect, and then you get married and you just so in love, and boom, somebody take your man, your husband, and take your wife, and you crying, talking about why this happened to me. Oh, you don't remember when you slept with that woman's husband years ago? You forgot? You forgot you slept with that man's wife years ago, and now you crying because somebody did the same thing to you? That's karma. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it. People from my past, I've seen it. They go down. They've gone down. They've gone down. Even my crazy ex doing the witchcraft, he got all that money. He's miserable. All that fame, money, and misery. Miserable. Hate your life. That's karma. You ain't gonna be. You're not gonna. God, no, you're not gonna taste happiness. And happiness tastes good. But when you're a bad person, you ain't gonna be happy. You're never gonna see happiness. You don't deserve it. That comes from God happiness, joy, true happiness from within. That is one of the most amazing feelings because you can be homeless and broke, bald headed, pot belly, crippled, and happy. Happiness don't come from money and cars and fame and no. You stupid. How many celebrities unalive themselves? If it was that easy. I don't mean nothing. True happiness comes from within. Some people try to put their bad on you also. Yeah. And that's what he does. He goes around telling everybody I'm the bad guy. Okay. Okay. I'm the bad guy. Okay. And he's still dragging my name. You know what I mean? He's still going to other NBA players, telling them to stay away from me. I'm crazy and all of that. I'm not telling nobody to stay away from you. I don't care who you date. Go get married 5 times, have 100 kids. I don't care. I have no feelings for you. Never did. So now you want to, but you focused on me. Why you care about anybody? Why you care about anybody I'm talking to in the NBA? Why do you care? You're married, right? Your spiritual wife. Whatever the fuck that means. Garbage. It's trash. Your whole life is a fake. You're a fraud. You live a fake life with a fake relationship. You're a phony and you're a warlock and you hide that. Well, he doesn't hide it. If you pay attention, there's a lot of signs. And I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. All that money and fame and you doing witchcraft. A loser. I don't care what number you got drafted, you are a loser. That dog is so fucking cute, you guys. Oh my God. She had a little tiny dog. Oh my God. That dog is so cute. He's a loser. Yeah. You said not today, Satan. Right. Right. And when I found it out, I was just like, what? Like I couldn't believe it because in my head, I'm like I know he didn't move on. You know what I mean? Because he keeps talking about me to other people and still trying to tell players to not talk to me and stuff. So I knew he didn't move on because if you moved on, you wouldn't be doing that. But I didn't know the extent to how much he didn't move on. So the fact that you're doing witchcraft, you're paying somebody, and you know it's dark because that whole spiritual retreat he threw, trying to copy off of me, he threw a spiritual retreat and somebody dropped dead at the retreat. What does that mean? You think that that's normal? That's some dark shit going on. That's why that person dropped dead. They probably was doing voodoo and sacrificing chickens and shit. That's dark stuff. For somebody to drop dead on a spiritual retreat, that's insane. A spiritual retreat should be the exact opposite of that. It should be all good energy. It should be people fucking being rose from the dead, not passing away. You said she was a sacrifice. Probably. I didn't think about that, Saggy girl. I didn't think about that. You, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. She probably was a sacrifice. He's sick in the head. And it's sad because he has money, he's famous, everybody around him babies him, and nobody is saying, dude, you need help. Like mental asylum help. Like you need to be put away for some time. And be you what's that shit they put on people's head and electric shock? Oh, he's still electric shock treatment. He needs that. No, I'm not even being funny. Like something is off with him. Like seriously, that's dangerous. And when somebody has that amount of money and fame and that crazy, I know he'd be having people watching me. I'm not crazy. He's sick. Yeah, he needs that. I'm not even joking with you. Ain't no telling who else he been. You know what I mean? That's why nobody don't like you. Nobody don't want to play on the same team as you. Everybody leave because they can feel the dark energy. You probably did witchcraft on LeBron. You probably did witchcraft on Luca. You probably did witchcraft on Kevin Durant. Crazy. Nobody can be better than you. And for you to think that, you're sick in the head. He does portray himself to be a good guy. He's not. It's all an act. You can give all the money you want to charities. That don't mean nothing. God don't care about your money. If you have a bad heart and you out here doing throwing witchcraft at people and you want to go give $40,000 to a charity, you think God is stupid? You think you can manipulate God with money? Sick. Yeah, it's all an act. You know who I'm talking about. He's the devil. He's the devil. But guess what? That's why he met me. That's why God put me in his life to slay the devil. That's why God put me in your life to slay you. But I'm the one that's gonna stop you. And you keep on because I'm waiting for the day when he lose everything. I can't wait. I can't wait because it's coming. And when he go down, he going down bad because you've been doing bad for years. For years. My son was talking about him the other day, saying how he fell off in the NBA and it's the energy. Yeah, he's crazy. Like when we hung out, I felt a dark energy around him. That's why I did not want nothing to do with her. Like he stalked me for years. And when you're a celebrity, sometimes people they just, especially when you're an athlete, they just you can literally like there are men in the NBA who have domestic violence cases and they still play, and you don't even hear about it because they're in the NBA. It's like, oh yeah, he just beat a woman almost to death, but we're gonna keep that quiet, keep paying him millions. What type of association is that? And because they're celebrities, they sweep it under the rug. Yeah, no, no. You said karma coming Shrek big time. Not you calling him Shrek, and it's sad because I don't have that type of energy towards him. I don't. Nobody from my past. And that's how you know when you at a level of growth because when you're able to, with a whole heart, be like, you know what, I forgive that person. I don't have no animosity towards them. And it takes a lot to get there. You know what I mean? But I'm so curious as to who it is. It ain't even worth it. Just know it's a demon in the NBA, a warlock, a psychopath warlock. But trust me, he met his match because I got something for that ass. Yeah, karma always return to sender, right? Keep on doing your witchcraft and burning your sage and all of that. It ain't doing nothing. It tried to stop me years ago. You know what I mean? And now I'm back. He loves you deep down inside. He hates that you don't want him. So he tried to sabotage. He's sick in the head. I don't want to talk about him no more. I don't. You said, I'm just finding out this year about these male warlocks. They're everywhere. They're worse than the witches. They're worse than the witches. The warlocks, they're worse. There's a lot of them. And they be hiding because they men. In the NBA, there's plenty of those. all over the world. That's why somebody made a comment talking about, oh yeah, she talks bad about tarot readers. No, I talk bad about anybody. If you're a bad person, I'm gonna call you out. I don't care if you're a tarot reader, foot massager, doctor, attorney, NBA player. I don't care about your occupation. What do you mean talking bad about other tarot readers? So because somebody's in the same field as me, if they are phony, I'm not supposed to say nothing. I'm supposed to just let it go because we're in the same field. No, you're out of your mind. What does that have to do with anything? If you're a phony, I'm gonna call you out. I don't care what you do for a living. I don't care if you get mad. Don't be a phony. Yeah. What protection spell do you use? I need one. I can't tell you that, but I do offer a spiritual cleanse if you remember. All right, I gotta go pee, y'all. I gotta go pee and I gotta go get my flight. I love y'all. You said what about engineers? They all over. It's crazies in every field. That's why I'm like talking about. Oh, I'm talking about tower readers. No, I talk about anybody that's a phony. If you're a phony and you're a tower reader, okay, I'm gonna call you out. I don't care about us being in the same field. So if we in the same field, I'm not supposed to say nothing. You get the hell out of here. Yeah. What are you talking about? No, you're mad because you're a fake tower reader and I called you out. I don't talk about all tarot readers. There's some tarot readers I love. I love Baba Jolie. I love what's her name? Chiron Intuition. I love Blue Rose. I love Feline Intuition. I love, you know what I mean? It's a lot of readers I love. What are you talking about? It's a lot of readers I love and I support. I send them money all the time. Like I just don't like you because I can see through you. I see through fake. I don't care how many subscribers you have. Have a safe trip. Thank you guys. You like Hamster Tower? I don't know who that is. I had dinner with my kid's father. Next thing I know, I'm laying with this man. Didn't want him. I think he did a spell. Oh, girl, you got to be careful. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here. I left him a tip, right? Yeah, I left him a tip. What do? I don't know what's she on. Let me get my bag, y'all. Hold on. Oh, hi. Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you so much. All right, guys. I think I should pee again before I get on the plane. Chocolate. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Holly. Hope y'all enjoyed our time together. Always a pleasure connecting with y'all. Oh, I love you more, princess. Airplane bathrooms are gross. Oh, damn. This line is crazy. You said use the unisex? Is anybody in there? Yeah. Oh, somebody's in there. Yeah. Yeah. If I, yeah. You want to go? Go ahead. Yeah, unisex, so it works. It's yeah. Right? Yeah, it's moving, yeah. Thank you, Simone. I love you. Hold on, y'all. Nice, right? Yeah. Oh. Thank you. Oh, yours are pretty too. Oh, okay. No problem. All right. Thank you. So I always carry my Lysol, y'all. Hold on. Because I'm about to bless them right now. Where my Lysol at? They need a smoke bomb this bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Where is that? My Lysol somewhere. I don't know where it is. Mm-mm. I'm gonna have to use my perfume right now. Yeah, somebody spray something. Thank you, Jesus. Mhm. Mhm. Chicken like Jet Li. Mm. Let me get out of here, y'all. I love y'all. Gee, but they had Mexican? What fuck that shit. That's like some type of dinosaur shit. Let me get up out of here. I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all later. See y'all later. I love y'all. Ooh.